Here are some of the damages that were done by the Bronickers pigs. This is where my flowers used to be. They ate the flowers. You can see some of the lily bulbs on the ground. Then you can see where they've rooted and hoof prints. There is a hole beside my dogwood that they rooted. Here's some more. I'll try to get a good picture of my yard as I walk and all the ruts. See? They didn't get these as bad, but here at the end you can tell where they've eaten the flowers and rooted up alongside my house. My backyard, I'll show you real quick, is destroyed. This is where they like to root the most. See all this rooting? You can tell that the pigs have been here. All the rooting and the holes and the hoof prints. That's my fall decorations they got into and destroyed. Here's some more where they've rooted. Here's that. Okay, now you can see it all as I walk up this hill. This is my backyard. This is a big rut they dug out with their nose. Here's some more where they've walked. Today is the 6th time in a row that we've called the police and they've been out here for these. You see all that? Hoof prints, rutting. Here's my flower bed, though there's not much left. Now here's my kids' playground. This is one of their favorite places to tear up. All of my broken tiki torches, my broken light. Here's my kids' playground. They've tore up the liner. It's now outside of the ground. Won't be keeping any. See all this where they've rutted? See the footprints? My kid's house, they rutted around. See all the footprints and rut marks. I'll show you on the outside too. All the way down. Broken lights. Okay, and I'll show you, here's where they pulled up the liner. See, that's completely not covered anymore. All that will have to be fixed because the liner's coming up and grass will come through. Here's another spot where they tore up the liner. Okay, now here's where the adults hang out. All the mulch is gone. You can see this big hole where there once was mulch, broken lights. Here, tore up the liner. You can see it out of the ground. And here, where they've removed all my grass. You see all that? Okay. Here's where they broke off my light. There's where my light was. That's where they rooted. All around there. And then I'll show you, you notice as we're walking, hoof marks. There's this patch where they rooted. This is the edge of my yard. I wish you could see it better. Here, we'll just walk it. Here's where they rooted up my entire ditch line. All of that grass is gone. It's now a mud pit. See all that? So if it rains, the water will stay here and be a mud pit. Yeah, we're continuing on. It's basically the entire length of my ditch. There's a good mud pit right there. And there's a big hole they dug. that. Those are all places my kids will fall in their own yard because we have irresponsible neighbors who could care less about us. All right. Well, in a nutshell, that's some of the damages to my yard. Now, throughout my yard are hoof prints and ruts. Yep. We used to take really good pride in our yard, and now it looks like basically a pigsty. Because it has been. Thanks to Kelly Broniker and Scott Broniker.